Good morning. It is Thursday and I am here early. I am 2 minutes early. And I'm shocked anybody's here, but I appreciate you. David, great to see you. Daniel, man, the two of y'all like right here immediately. Holly follows behind. Olivia's after that. We're all here. Thanks for being here, y'all. I have a slight headache today, and I think it's because I already did an episode of Breaking Bad. And when I get up in the morning and get ready for work, and it's 8 in the morning, I'm doing a reaction. The one thing a lot of people would notice if they did any kind of recording or reactions is the lights and the screen and the camera. So we have lights in the room, right, that kind of brighten things up. And we have, hang on. I thought somebody knocked at the door, which we don't knock at the door in here. Like when it says occupied, we don't go into offices because it's probably a session. Anyway, they're lights, and then combined with looking at the screen with the video, and then also staring into a camera for like an hour at a time, it gets like, sometimes it gives me a headache. So, but I'm here. I did one reaction today, and then I'm going to do another this afternoon to Breaking Bad because we're doing 2 a week now on Patreon, 2 episodes a week. David, you have a perfectly fine life. With us, Adrian, appreciate the $100. Everybody toss in $100 like Adrian. It's just, guy's just flowing with money. He just lets it fly. Adrian, I've got to figure out with Nick if we're going to hit a grade A LA. I got to figure if we're going to fly out there. The tickets have probably gone back up for the flights. I had them so low. You would not believe how low they were to go to LA, and I think it's probably gone at this point. Oh, gosh. Favorite show, Breaking Bad. It's easily my favorite show, and I guess because of the intensity. Cavecast, Kyle, everybody go follow the Cavecast. Would y'all go follow the Cavecast? The guy should, maybe you are a producer, director. Should talk to my son Tony. He's up at UT studying film and does all kind of film stuff. He's about to do a really cool project, I think, for the spring that's going to be amazing for a short film. But go file Kahlo. Follow Kyle. File Kahlo. What did he say? Hope you have a wonderful day, Thursday. A wonderful Thursday, my dude. Keep on keeping on. Yes. Fight the good fight. That's the key. Fight the good fight. They just said it in Breaking Bad this morning. 2 Timothy. I have fought the good fight. I have kept the faith. I've finished the race. It's actually reversed order. I think the faith is last, I believe, in that verse. But man, just a guy with a camera. See? But you carry it well and you know how to do it. That's what's so cool. File Kylo. Kylo Ren. Isn't that Star Wars? I don't know. I don't know Star Wars very well. If I start calling you Kylo, we're in big trouble because it gets in my head and then all of a sudden, that's all I know. Nate, thanks for being here. 3's up. Everybody going to grade A this year. Let's hit it. We're trying to find a couple places out of state. Where should we go? I think LA is a front runner at this point. But we're trying to find another. We were thinking of popping into Chicago on like the 17th, in and out real quick, but I don't know with work that I could do that. Somewhere up north, maybe? Carl Texter, are you coming to our world's biggest Zoom call, Carl? Y'all, by the way, we're doing, look at the screenshot or the thumbnail of this thing. World's biggest Zoom call on Patreon this Friday. Wait, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. We want to get as many people as we can in there. So please join Patreon. It's for all members of Patreon, paid members. People at the $4 tier on up are invited to this live stream. Zoom call, sorry. I can see your face. You can see mine. We can talk real time. It's not like a live stream where you're just typing in. It's a Zoom call. Are we doing Quora? I don't know. It's up to VIP and above members. We let Patreon people vote on the next show. And right now, Quora, I think, is 50-50. It could go either way. Nate, on the way to On the way to class? What kind of, is it college? Because I know school hadn't probably started yet for people. I don't know. Oh, I was listening to Suicide Boys on the way up, man. Monochromatic, favorite song, y'all. Rusted hope can be cleaned and made into gold. Never forget that, y'all. Please never forget that. Oh, Kyle, love to have you on that. Wait. Carl's going to be at the Zoom call. Everybody on Patreon, come join us. I'd love to have you on the chat about faith. Hey, man, that would be great. Kyle, I would love that. One-on-one little chat about faith. It's quite a journey. Faith never stops. That would be kind of cool, actually. Napoleon, very cool. Left foot step, right foot slide. Threes in the air, rep a grade 5-9. I didn't think so. I love that. When he's like, anybody else? What is it? Anybody else? Look, I'm trying to learn the flipping lyrics to Ruby Leveled Up. Ruby Gone Double, Global Epidemic Proportion. I'm trying to learn all that now. Oh, someday, Kyle, someday turns into never day. If it's not booked, if it's not put in, I notice that. It just, life goes on and it never gets taken care of. Gosh, it's so hard to just find time. I did do a collaboration with Mama Taunt that's coming out this Sunday. She might not want me to say that, but this Sunday it's coming out for her I forget what it's called, Sundays, but it's about Suicide Boys. My favorite song. Rap Therapy. That would be cool. Love that album, Thy Kingdom Come. I didn't think so. And then the one where Scrim goes, something about where all the people are, and it goes silent. That was so cool. I forget what song that's on. From the Netherlands. That's where Mama Taunt, up somewhere up that way, I think. I loved watching Avatar with you. Oh, man. Avatar. I'm missing that. I think I'm going to do a live stream with Patreon folk to talk about Avatar. Sua Sunday. That's what it is. We had a blast. I think we talked for 45 minutes, me and Mama Taunt. The video is not going to be that long, but we had a great chat about life at Suicide Boys and health and healing. So I thought I'd get on before I start my day at 10:30 this morning, about 15 more minutes, and then I'll go get myself ready. And I'm going to finish early today and go home and record some more Breaking Bad. So there you go. Ruby leveled up, Ruby gone double, wait, Ruby gone global epidemic proportion, got the torch, and now I'm lighting up gas on the porch, kick back, now I'm bored. Is that really what it is? How does he do that? That's not really the words, is it, wild card? Ruby gone global epidemic proportion, got the torch, now I'm lighting up gas on the porch, kick back, now I'm bored. How does that all go in the way he says it? Music reaction withdrawals, David. What should we react to next, David? Now that you say that, let's do some music reaction, shall we? How about that? What would y'all pick for us to do? Suicide Boys Death Note. Nate, appreciate you so much on your way to school, class. I appreciate that so much. I try my best, but I love those shows. Oh, and the song, Suicide Boys also, by the way. We just did the whole Suicide Boys album last week. There's not like no music reactions. What can we listen to though? There's a new MGK album. How about that, Adrian? How about that, David? MGK, y'all up for it? I think there's a new album. I'm up for that. David wants Tech 9. Well, if you get Tech 9, I get MGK. How about that? Ask Tom. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it today. Or let's do it tomorrow before the Zoom call. How about that? Got to give and take a little bit here. How about if we do it tomorrow before the Zoom call? Like 6 to 7 and the Zoom call at 7, our time, by the way. Slick asked for the short, Flick Ash for the sport. Ruby wrestles several devils on the 7th war. Nope. Wild card, nope. Devilish Trio, I don't know. I'm not up for it, but I'll still be there. David's supporter. David, you're the best. Thank you. Tom, you will know I'll gladly give you my money. You don't have to give me your money. You've already given $200 today. By the way, everybody knows we're playing with this, but I want to hype it up. Kyle, ever into comedy reactions? I don't think so. I don't think we've ever done that. I don't know how I'd be sitting there watching comedy, because the comedy I like might not be the comedy everybody else likes. So I don't think I've done that, but never say never. We're so wrapped up in all these shows right now. But how about if we just do some music reactions to do them, just to have fun, to enjoy? But what would we pick? I don't know. What would we pick? I want to do more reactions with my wife. I want me and Jill to do something, but I don't know what we could do that she would enjoy and also that would be something anybody would want to watch. We thought about having her watch Arcane for the first time because she's never watched any anime or doesn't really do animated stuff either. Unknown, doing good, thank you. I think I'd be up for some music. It's really hard right now because Tony's in town. Like we have Tony in town, Nick says his apartment, but there's just so many different moving parts. And when Tony leaves, he's gonna leave. Next weekend we go to Jill's graduation ceremony for her doctorate. Yay, Jill! She's Dr. Stevens. We're gonna go to Atlanta on Friday, come back Saturday. Tony goes and leaves, I think, Monday, the 18th. Then it'll free up a little bit of time, but we are going the next 2 weekends up to Austin. So, you know what we should do? I don't know if Nick's here, he's probably sleeping. We should do some Tuesday music reaction days. I tell you what I thought about doing. And y'all may think this is total paywall stuff, but I thought it would be cool because I really do love our Patreon community and I love the things we're doing and putting out there. It's a lot of content. Is to do people who join Patreon to get reaction. You know how we do the music reactions, $5 donation for about a minute and a half of a song, and then a $20 donation for, or 25, whatever it is, for a whole song, and then $50 to jump to the front of the line, that thing. I thought about doing that for Patreon. If you join at the $7 tier, the VIP tier, you get a snippet of a song that you want to react to. Plus you're getting the membership to the tier and we'll discount the memberships. And if you join for a year, then you get a whole song reaction. So you're actually getting your own song reaction and a year membership, and we'll discount those too. I thought about doing that, but I want to do some more music just to do music. Let's do that. Oh, Dougie. Why am I off today? Kylo, Dowie? I'm way off and I apologize. Thank you so much, Dougie Fresh. Here's some beer money, Mr. Therapy Man. Some beer money. If I was a drinker, now I'll have a beer from time to time, but if I was a drinker, that would get me a swig. You know what I mean? A swig. But I appreciate the beer money. I got tons of beer in my fridge because I only tend to hand it out to people when they come over. Every now and then I'll have a beer, like on a Friday night, maybe Thursday night, maybe today. Who knows? But I appreciate that. Everybody who donated. Kylo, thank you. What did I say earlier? I thought that was... Oh my gosh. Melanie Martinez, please. Adrian, another $100. He just keeps giving money. Adrian, appreciate you. Fat Stacks and Dead Presidents. Like the one I watched today where Jesse's in the strip club and he's like, you want to look at my fat stack? Cameron, don't worry about it. Man, I want to give away some Patreon memberships. If I could do it right here, I would. I think I'm going to do that in the live stream. Maybe we could, well, I can't do it in a Zoom call because it's all Patreon people. Daniel, $100. Daniel, just flipping out the Dead Presidents. I don't know who the 100 is. Is the 50 Jackson or is the 100 Jackson? Jefferson? We need to cook. It's time to cook. From what I watch now, this episode today, Jesse's cooked. He's literally cooked. Dead presidents. Y'all are the best. Let's do music reactions, y'all. Everybody put out the song that they would request if I did music reactions this weekend. Sipping on coffee, Noah. Sipping on lean. Sipping on lean. I don't even know which put in lean. Is it NyQuil and Sprite? Is that how you do it? Something like that? I don't know. Zoom call ASAP. And then another Zoom call for the 999 tier and above. Oh, it's a Benji, right? A Benjamin. That's what it is. That's right. Next Breaking Bad. Did they come out on Monday, y'all? On Patreon, we release 2 a week right now. And by the way, in August, later this month, we're going to release 3 Breaking Bad episodes a week. 3. And then in September, I think it goes to 4 a week. Just saying. David said Tech 9. Okay, write it down. Let's go. Write it down. I'm not saying we're doing all these, but I want to get all these. Nick, get all these. He's probably sleeping. Dougie Fresh, he is back. Dougie Fresh is fresh in the house. Appreciate that. Swig, haha, you. My swig is sour and my swisher is sweet. How about that grade A lineup, y'all? How about that grade A lineup? Yep. Elias. I was going to say Elias, but I think it's Elias. We are live on Patreon, and we're doing a Zoom call tomorrow night for everybody to chat. I want to have 200 people in that room of a Zoom call. Pictures all over the place. Is it going to be Better Call Saul? Is that a must? Better Got Saul? Better Got Saul after? Is that a must? Do you have to do that? I'm up for it. And I'm up for cranking the episodes. I love doing these episodes. But what about Korra? Korra after Avatar. Korra after Avatar. Plus, next year we'll have Free Run coming out again with the new season. Is Death Note ever going to get another season? Does it require many meetings to diagnose? No, I typically healthy don't diagnose, honestly, if I can help it. I just don't like people carrying around and diagnose. But I can tell them what I would pick if I did pretty quickly. Most people can. Zoom gonna be crazy. I hope it is. I want at least, come on. Needs to be at least 50 people to do it again sometime. 2.0 reactions. Let's do that. Go back and do some oldies but goodies. How about that? Let me put this down and get this over here. I'm just another oddie trope. I'm out of no. I'm out of hope. Zombies 4. Hey, enemy. I'm sure that's how it's said. Death Note done. Death Note cooked. There's my Whataburger bag. Jill's bookshelf. See how much my wife reads? She's read all those books. She's read more books than I've watched videos. Not kidding. It's crazy. Oh, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Oh, man. My kids used to say that when they were little. Nick used to say that a lot. 5 minutes. When he was a little bitty, he used to say, 5 minutes, Daddy, 5 minutes. Because whenever we were parenting, we always had 5-minute and 1-minute warnings, meaning if we were out at a place, it'd be like 5 minutes left. And then they learned that means you could still do what you're doing. It's just getting close to the end. And when we said 1 minute left, then they would know it's time to wrap up, pick up, and head out. So I could be across the room at a party and I could just do this and they would know. And Nick would always go, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. He always wanted 5 more minutes to play. He wouldn't want me telling you that story at all. Rate, I'd call that relationship unhealthy, toxic, codependent, enmeshed, and not good for you. I would say find new friends. And I'd also say be a new friend, like do something different. In other words, is it worth the feeling afterwards to do it again? Because most people, if you always remembered a hangover and feeling sick and throwing up or feeling alone and horrible, if you always remembered that when you thought of using, you would never use again. But we think of the high when we think of using. Using an addiction always thinks of the best possible thing that we can get from it, the high. Death Note done. Well, it's not done. I'm going to finish recording next week. I'll do the last 3 episodes on Tuesday next week. David's always nice. Tough, but nice. David and Daniel both. Daniel's a little bit more direct. David's a nice guy, man. You meet David, you got to come to the Zoom call just to see David and Daniel. Need I say more? And then when Adrian pops in, my bodyguard, it's all over. Holly's been there. How'd you and your wife meet? In grad school. Well, I was actually done with grad school, but I was supervising grad students on play therapy, working with children, and Jill came to take the class, and she was practicing doing therapy with the children we had there to practice with, and I supervised her, like, you could do this different, you could do this better, you could do this worse. She was the best one in the class. That's how we met, but it wasn't how we hooked up together. I didn't see her for a while after that. And so through our field, grad school. And then we went on a trip to Alaska, which I'll never forget in my life, to help teach people in Alaska. There's a long story to that. I think, Carl, I want to do all the rest of Attack on Titan live. What do y'all say? Anyone trying to get to Tom, got to get through a wall first. Adrian, I love you, Adrian. Man, Adrian going to be right there by my side. If I come to LA, I'm going to feel so comfortable. That's true, Holly. But I told people, turn off your camera. Just be there. Just show up and be there and see whatever shenanigans are going to happen. You never know. Eveline. Hey, Evie. Evie. Eve. How would you shorten that, Eveline? Not sure. Eveline's from all the way across the world. 2 more minutes and then I gotta go. I appreciate y'all so much being here. Suicide Boys and our world's largest Zoom call tomorrow night. Don't miss it. Join Patreon. Even at the $4 tier, you can come to that Zoom call. It's worth it. I tell people, get to the $7 tier. I promise you, for a month for $7, it is completely worth it with the content that's on there. Denali, yes, Carl, have been to Denali. Phenomenal, incredible, beyond anything I could ever imagine. Just came back from my appointment. There you go, Kebab. Appreciate it. Aiden, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Concerts, grade A. People do this. People do this. People do this. Cape Town, where is that? South Africa? Hair, Barnes, whenever you can. Don't worry. No worries. Content still comes out on YouTube, just comes out later. Hello, Ken. Good to see you. And the rest of y'all, thank you for being here. Don't forget, make today the best day you can be, best day you can have. And if it's terrible so far, start it over. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.